Tacoma's continued efforts to address homelessness has caused a controversial plan to resurface, a camping ban. This latest ordinance was proposed today by Councilmember John Hines, Sarah Rumbaugh, and Joe Bushnell, and would impact the city's 9 emergency and temporary shelters.
We create a 10-block buffer around those sites. And what it would say is that if anywhere within that 10-block buffer around the city authorized sites, there would be no camping or storage of goods on public property.
Violating the ordinance would carry a punishment of a $1,000 fine and up to 90 days in jail, the maximum punishment for a misdemeanor in Washington. I'm 10 blocks away from the Rise Center's Emergency Stabilization Center, one of the sites that would receive a 10-block buffer zone if this ordinance was enacted. Now, you can't even see the center because it's so far down MLK Way, but this is the minimum distance that those who need Rise's resources the most would have to travel to get them.
Okay.
Rise's Executive Director Gerald Daniels says that's a problem.
You're pushing them further out where there are no shelters, then it's harder for them to come back into shelter.
The Rise Center is currently building a tiny home village across the street from its center.
A shower unit, a laundry facility.
Daniel says he's looking forward to providing a roof to those who need it. But a 10-block buffer zone makes his village harder to access.
We've got shelters right here within a 2-mile radius on both sides. So that's further than 10 blocks for us. That's a lot further out.
Daniel says that he understands the frustration that comes with Tacoma's homelessness issue, but hopes that those who are doing the work on the ground can have a say in addressing it.
I understand the city's pain, but we want them to understand the pain of the people that is being inflicted on. We also want them to understand the pain of us who are trying to serve on the ground, right? Because we see hope, and we're trying to show hope.
Lawyers Against Systemic Racism sent me a statement a short while ago saying that this only exacerbates the problem by incarcerating individuals, levying fines, and making housing even harder to obtain. It also stated that courts have found that criminalizing homelessness without providing adequate access to housing is unconstitutional. From Tacoma, Lionel Donovan, King 5 News.